Hi, this is Aaron with Traveling Flamingo, and today we're here at Walt Disney World's Contemporary Resort, and we're going to give you a room tour of one of the studio rooms in the Garden Wing. The Garden Wing is right next to the main A-frame building where the monorail goes through, and we're going to let you know what you can expect if you stay here at Disney's Contemporary Resort. All of that coming right up. So as the name may allude to, the theme here at the Contemporary Resort is, well, contemporary. And it may have been contemporary in 1971 when it first opened. However, the theme here is probably not the most thematically immersive. It's a beautiful hotel, wonderful hotel, but the theme itself is probably not quite what it used to be in terms of contemporary and futurism. It's very similar to what you're going to get in sort of a modern hotel. So the contemporary, I think, theme is probably one of the hardest themes of all of the theme parks here, or all of the resorts here. However, it is well done. It's a wonderful building. The big monorail building is also amazing. Benefit here at the Contemporary Resort is it's got the greatest transit options. You can walk to the Magic Kingdom. You can take the monorail to different resort hotels that are on the monorail loop. You can take water transportation to Wilderness Lodge or Fort Wilderness, which is the only hotel that has that option. The rooms here probably need a little bit of a refresh. I wouldn't say they need to completely refurb them, but they probably need a little bit of updating, but it's not too bad. All in all, pretty good. This is the oldest hotel at Walt Disney World, so do keep that in mind. Some of the rooms, some of the largest rooms here too. Disney World isn't really known for large rooms, and these are marginally some of the biggest rooms. And the Garden Wing, if anybody does stay in the Garden Wing, so the Garden Wing is actually next to the big building. The Garden Wing is big. It's bigger than you think. So there's a lot of rooms here, 3 stories high, and many of these rooms have really good views. However, our room did not. So I wouldn't necessarily take the view that we get here as what you're going to get. However, this is probably the worst room in the Garden View area. So we're going to go ahead and give you a quick tour of the room. I'll stop talking about the hotel itself, and we'll catch up at the end. We'll tell you what we thought about the room and how it was for sleeping and stuff. This is room 6230 in Disney's Garden View Resort. Garden Wing. And we'll give you a quick tour. Let me show you where we are on the map, and this will become a little bit more important shortly. So we're located pretty well up here, and you might notice the problem. But we'll talk about that in a few minutes. So let me show you the washroom, where we usually start here. So this is the Disney Contemporary Resort. This is not in the A building, this is the Garden Wing. However, the rooms are pretty well the same. So you will get 2 vanities, his and her sinks, and there's a little bit of storage below those sinks if needed. This is the shower. Let me just open this up for you. There we go. Here's the shower. And it's pretty good. I can fit pretty well under it. I'm 6'4". And then on the left of that, there's the toilet. And it has its own room, so there's a pocketed door between the 2 areas here. So someone can use the washroom while somebody's in the shower. It's a fairly large area. Again, the shower. In this area, you also have your usual makeup mirror, if required, or can be used as a nice nightlight sometimes. And then on the right of the door, you've got these hanging towels. So let's go out from the washroom here, and you've got 2 tall cabinets, 2 tall places to hang your clothes. In the middle, you have this little sort of bar area. So this is a Keurig coffee maker, so you can just use your Keurig pods. So feel free to bring them. And you just put regular water in the top. They give you some mugs, some coffee creamer, and an ice bucket. And then below is your fridge. Little fridge guy here. And it comes in handy in the summer and also the winter. And then over here you have some additional storage on the sides. That's pretty well what you get underneath. In these closets, as you can see, full length. You have your extra pillow, you have some hangers, and you have some vertical storage space. And these are regular hangers, so they can come out, unlike some of the ones where they don't trust you. And on this side you have the same thing. However, you do have a ironing board and iron. So continuing on through this little hallway, on the left of me is the washroom. It opens up into the bedroom. On the right here you do have the adjoining room. And here's what the room looks like. So on the left you have this large table area, which is very handy for a lot of storage. And then there's also this desk that kind of comes out. So I guess you can use that to eat on. Again, a very large table here. Just to call out, this USB power bank is very, it's not actually a power bank, it's a USB to sort of outlet power adapter that allows you to connect into the wall and break it out into a whole bunch of different USB ports to charge all your things. And over here is another little table. We have our little cable bag here that we use when we travel. Below is large pull-out drawers. However, they are the only two pull-out drawers here. So not too great on pull-out drawer storage. Here you've got your Samsung TV. It's not a 4K TV, however it is a very good TV. And then over here you've got a pull-out sofa, which is great. And then you've got your two beds. So these are two queen-size beds. In the middle you have a little bit more storage. Down here, when you open it up, you've got your Gideon's Bible, Disney Standard, as well as just a large storage area. Just above that, you've got a light, a camera, sorry, not a camera, you have a telephone, and then over here you have a charger, charger area. The USB ports, if you can see them, are all broken. There's 4 USB ports here and they're all broken. Next to the bed you have a switch that controls the light above. And here is probably why our room is one of the worst here. So this is a wall. So our room faces pretty well this beautiful wall. However, just to the right of that we get a little bit of a glimpse of the Contemporary Hotel. I'll give you a shot of what it looks like back. So that's the just the sort of how you connect to the other buildings. And here's the room. So very nice, we're pretty happy with it. I'll show you a few things. So we talked about how the USB charger thing over here is broken. There's quite a bit of refreshing that I think probably needs to take place. There's a pretty big gouge in the TV, if you can see that. There's a big gouge above here. There's not really any dust on anything. Like, they're pretty good on the dust and so forth. And here you can see a bunch of frayed carpet. So it does need to get a bit of a refresh. The design and stuff is very typical for the Contemporary. There's a bunch of dings out of here. Over here you've got some rust. Nothing too horrible, but you know, this is one of their premium hotels. You would hope that they'll get this in for a refresh soon. So this is Disney's Contemporary Hotel in the Garden Wing. I will pass it back to me to give you some more information about the room and what we thought of this day. Thank you very much.
So the room itself was very nice, very comfortable. There's a bit of noise. You can kind of hear the air conditioner. A lot of the Disney rooms kind of have that, so it's not exactly like a silent room per se. There is individual air conditioners for every room though, which is really nice. Again, transportation is amazing at the Contemporary. The garden view is a bit of a walk. It's maybe about depending on where you are in the garden view, it's probably about a 5 to 10 minute walk to and into the main building if you need something. But you get that also in Bay Lake Tower, because Bay Lake Tower is where the other garden wing used to be, but they got rid of it and they put in a big tower, which I'm sure they're going to do sometime here as well, just so they could have more rooms. But the beds were very comfortable. Again, it is the oldest hotel, so you've got to kind of expect that it's a bit dated in terms of its structure. But you know, overall, really, really good rooms. We always enjoy the Contemporary. It's one of Linda's family's favorite
Probably not mine. We used to stay at the Polynesian more when we grew up, so we don't really have the memories of Contemporary. But great hotel. We enjoy staying there. Usually it's cheaper. It's one of the cheapest of the monorail hotel rooms. Obviously the Grand Floridian's usually the most expensive, and then the Polynesian, and then the Contemporary. But again, you've got sort of the best transit options to get to all sorts of stuff. So you can do Hoop-de-Doo Review, you can do Fort Wilderness and get some of the great food there. Wilderness Lodge, of course, you can go to, which is great for food as well. And then you've got the monorail hotel, so you can go to the Grand Floridian, the Polynesian, or into the Magic Kingdom, and you can walk to the Magic Kingdom. So we really enjoyed it. We did choose this room because I was here for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and so I wanted to be close to the hotel. If you do want to watch the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party video, we'll put a link to that above as well. We hope you enjoyed this video. We hope this helped you make a choice when it comes to where you stay at Disney. If it did, go ahead and give us a comment below. If you liked the video, didn't like the video, go ahead and let us know as well. We do ask that you please share these videos. Our Disney videos generally don't have as much traffic as our cruise videos, so if you did like this video, please share it, please give it a thumbs up, and consider subscribing. Thank you very much. Happy travels.